What's going on, guys? I hope you guys are doing well. I just wanted to make a little disclaimer at the beginning of the video. Um, I, I'm so grateful for you guys for clicking on the video to help you guys go to sleep. I love watching Roffle, and I enjoy listening, just put on his video and then just falling asleep while he plays Balatro. If you guys enjoy the video, I might do Bean or anyone else in the Balatro community who you guys would like to see, or you'd like to see more compilations on Roffle. Let me know in the comments below. I don't want to make this too long because I know you clicked on this to go to sleep and you want me to shut up. Anyways, so disclaimer is that all content belongs to him, all rights belong to him. This is just a fan made compilation for people who want to watch some of his older videos without ads. Um, but still go support him regardless of his ads. I know they are annoying, but if you got YouTube Premium, you'll be fine. But if you don't have YouTube Premium, then just watch his videos when you're in the morning and then not when you're falling asleep so ads don't wake you up. But regardless, please, like I said, go support him, subscribe to him, like his videos, and overall, I hope you guys sleep well and have a great morning when you guys wake up. And I'll see you on the next one. And oh yeah, one last thing. All videos are going to be in the description below. Hope you all enjoy. That's it. Good night.
Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. Yorick, as the first Joker in this run, gave the build a chance to scale from the start, but a lack of immediate scoring left me scrambling through the early blinds. Eventually, I was able to stabilize and breeze through the mid-game as the build started to come online. Enjoy the video. Misclicked? I should have played the full house anyway. Probably would have gotten us just as close as that hand did. Like, we even blocked for Jupiter. I think at one point we saw 7 of the 9 planets and still couldn't find a Jupiter. It's unfortunate. I'm just gonna hold money here. Let's see what we've got. I guess we're going towards straights for now. Like, we either hit the jack or we die, so cool. What's this? Okay. Still need some flat mult, or that doesn't really do much. Please tell me I don't find a 4. This is also awkward with the straight game plan. So we can't discard as much as we would like, but at least we have money now. That's until we find better scoring, we can't really do much with the Yorick.
Well met.
Fix. I'll give her the 5. We've got nothing other than straight levels. Lex, thank you for the prime. Have we seen a single flat mold option this entire run?
Well met.
At least our lucky cards are popping off. Ultimate, thank you for the gifted sub, and Lex, thank you for the prime. Okay. That's this alone is huge. So is the fist? Okay. I mean, it's a bummer that they're perishable, but it's definitely better than relying on Saturn levels. I think we just play towards the raised fist with the high cards.
Well met.
Tokyo Milkman, thank you for the sub. Still no Jupiters? I mean, at least now we're not looking for them. Not really what I'm looking for. Water with the Yorick. Ugh. Look for more Pluto levels. We'll take Uranus. Scales well with the chips, which is what we're lacking right now. Here, I wouldn't mind breaking the ace. Okay, my lucky cards have cooled down a little bit, but I don't need them nearly as much. Bang. Okay, wait, that's so good. We just need some chips now. Yeah, that's a bit of a bummer. I think I have to take that, just hope for another money. Oh, I didn't need to buy it yet, that's dumb. Three more cards discarded. And then hopefully we can find a way to isolate this Yorick and get double Rick. This doesn't pay out anymore, so we might as well sell it. I think we need to try and chase Pluto levels. So that we have a very flexible pivot point for the Rick. This up front. Money, please. I don't really want to take a 50-50 on this. Yeah, let's see what's in here first. Please. Alright, we just need a replacement bit of flat malt. Not you. Money, please. That's malt. Let's start here. And then this gives us Wraith as an out. I think we kill the Brainstorm. The problem is there's no flat mold options off of Wraith here. Not you. No way. I unironically think we sell it for the Pluto level. After what we just went through trying to find a singular Pluto level. Alright, I need there to be a Temperance in here. Not quite. Maybe it's in here? Maybe a Judgment as well? A Judgment? That's doable. That's very doable. The discard voucher is also nice. Sell it. Yeah. I think just getting that voucher is probably our most important thing, especially since we're playing towards a specific card now. Okay, Mercury isn't really what we want, but we'll take what we can. I mean, it's a good thing that we have so many face cards, I just don't know what they are. Okay, that's enough queens. Desperately looking for a Temperance. That's a big deal. My god. I need this probably for some form of econ. Nice. All right. Looks like we might be able to stabilize here. Okay, we're just gonna have to use this on the Pluto now so that we can get this devil. This is a bad idea, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I should have sold. Minus $2. Eventually, we could swap to like playing the queens instead of holding them. Oh my god, we finally got the Temperance. Okay, that's a huge deal. Alright. I think we're in a pretty good spot now, especially with this. That temperance was gigantic, though. Hey, we finally found Jupiter. Wow, these are all really good. I think we want the blue. Hackermans. This is why we need the blue. Burglar. Well, we hit our 1 diamond queen, I guess. That tells me the shoot the moon, as usual, is not doing a whole lot. I think we're past the point where it's meaningful, especially if we can get some more high card levels, but these being at 9x is doing a lot of the work for us right now. This time I'll take the purple. Here. I did not take the anti-1 telescope because that is not a good use of money in the early game. Would have been even more broke, and the run probably would have been even more dead if I had done that. There are very few vouchers that are worth the $10 even on yellow deck in the early game. Flush. Game is obsessed with the stars cards. Which ones would you say are overstock? It's probably one of them, but on non-yellow deck, it's often very difficult to stay alive while also giving yourself enough money to buy overstock on gold stake. It's just, you need a very, very good reason to buy an anti-1 voucher. Don't think telescope is it, especially when you don't have clear direction. Maybe if you have, like, a madness anti-1, or what would be another one? Maybe an ancient joker anti-1. But then, how did you afford all that or whatever? Be overstock on an in-hand friend. We're not talking about that. We're talking about on gold stake.
Well met.
That's why I've been saying on gold stake. And also, in-hand friends are extraordinarily different because you're on plasma deck. They could not be more different and less relevant to what we're talking about here. That'll help with some of the clunky draws, hopefully. Are you aware of how many times you've achieved Nan Inf unseated? Not a clue. I mean, you can just count the number of videos on my channel, I guess. Another Temperance is nice. That's like the good thing about the double Yorick game plan. I mean, I guess. 104 chips. It's like a 2x. Never mind. It doesn't work with the Yorick. Ugh. I want it so bad, though.
Well
So now I just sold that Joker for nothing. I'm glad I figured it out before we started just discarding a single card every time. Finally, glad that we got that glass card broken. No, thank you. Wait a minute. This is clearly the funniest possible play. And could just be time to start the planned pivot to 4 of a kind. Not. Start making kings, I guess. Already passed the diamond boss, so we probably have priority there. Could do that. It's probably a little late. Maybe like 9 antes ago it would have been worth considering. Yeah. That's kind of nice. Not for a score, but for having some fun here. I think we should still be able to get through here. We can always throw the 4 of a kind. I didn't need to hold that King of Spades. Well, maybe if I wanted to play the 4 of a kind.
Well met.
Good thing we swapped to kings. I was looking for this fella all day yesterday. That's so annoying. Stun buttons, thank you for the 10. I do think we just have to add random kings because we're really far behind on deck fixing. Stencil value? I mean, it's actually, yeah. Stencil is basically 1 king. Yep. And it can get value if we decide to sell the chaos as well. Bummer. That's a shame. Let's see if we need it here. Probably a good idea. I guess we're deathing the purple then. It's a good king. Let's just do this to clear cards. Purple seals with York always feel great. I feel like there's a lot more tension than people think between them, just because you want to use all your discards, especially early for the York, to make sure he scales, but then you win too quickly before you can spend hands to, if you spend hands to try and find the purple. So I don't think it's as cut and dry as that. Yeah, and you can't do much in the, yeah, like, things that actually say discard on them actually work against a lot of things that, you know, use those discards, like purple seals. Well, that might be a problem. That's definitely a problem. Does the Eternal Egg even exist? Because it can be good even if you can't sell it. Mary, Andrew, and York always worth it, or is it putting a hat on a hat? Do you want to stop thinking about always best and that type of thing? Here, Mary, Andrew would not be very good because we lose hand size, which is, you know, means we lose Baron value. So, as always, it depends. Egg and Squash is a great gold stake combo. It is actually a horrifically bad gold stake combo that does not even remotely come close to keeping up with the blinds. You take it out of desperation, not because it's good. But it can, like, obviously it can work. Everything can work in this game. But calling it great is a very, very, very much of an overstatement. It does, like, it takes 2 jokers to do less than what 1 joker in red card could just do for you. We need to clear hand. What about Swash and Gift Card? I mean, it's better. But again, the +3 molt per round isn't keeping up with the blinds. +5 molt per round, also not keeping up with the blind scaling. You compare that to +6 molt per round, and it's still not keeping up with the blind scaling alone, but it's, you know, twice as good as Egg Swashes at baseline. This is actually a really bad boss blind for me. I'm just gonna discard 5 for the Yorick, but, like, let's play this.
Well met.
Squash Egg is a great flat mold and economy option, much stronger than other common combos, example red card plus rebate. Yeah, that's obvious bait, so we don't need to, like, discuss that any further. Tri-turn, thank you for the prime. I think this is probably just too greedy to keep here. Maybe I should have opened this last in case of a Wraith. Because we kind of need like a Hail Mary play here. $22. Bummer. Won't be able to afford anything even if we do find it. Not actually bait. I want to know why you think it's bad though. We've gotten... No, we wouldn't have been remotely close even with a, another king in hand. GG. Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, an early invisible joker set me up for a double photograph start, which would have been pretty lackluster if not for a red seal that was close to follow. From there, several more invisible jokers gave the run some decent late game potential. Enjoy the video. Hey, welcome Duck. Hope everything goes well tomorrow. I'm excited to watch myself. All right, let's take the buffoon and not exit. Uh-oh. Let's see what's in here first. Look, we just saw how bad it is when we attempt to draw individual cards in an unfixed deck, right? Quite there. Maybe it would have been better off with the Scholar after all. Doc plays Uma, this is huge. Where have you been? Are you not watching the Doc streams? Oh, okay. This is a really bad idea. What could go wrong? We have no scoring. Like, photograph as your first joker is... Well, okay. I said what could go wrong. Or you said what could go wrong, but apparently there's some things that could go right here. It's not exactly a hanging chad, but you know what? I'll take it. Like, the red seal is a pretty big deal. It's like half a chad. We just have to somehow draw it in a completely unfixed deck at this point. Read. Gotta be the diamonds because we only have the queen as our face card there. I mean, if this doesn't win, we might be in trouble, but it should be fine. But that just shows me that we are desperate for some form of scoring. We gotta start with the lower end, I think. And then this can help us dig through our deck a little bit further. That? Oh, that does mean that this is the jack, though. So we get the money off of it.
Well met.
Alright, I guess we can try and do something in here. Getting hooked. This could help. We don't have an even card here. We have more hearts. We have a lot of face card hearts. I feel like we can do this. Yeah. We want to put it on a face card because that's what wants to get because when we get a chad, if we get a chad, that's where it's going to land. Alright, we do lose a pretty significant amount of scoring there, though. There we go. We need to get our money sorted so that we can actually... Uh-oh. I do only need one more heart, right? Perfect. Maybe the 4 would have been better to incorporate. Oh! Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. Don't die now. Oh god. Oof. Whew. Breathe. The 23 makes a big difference. The flush levels make a big difference. I think that's a little too much. It's a little bit too late, I think. $15 hearts? The vampire's back from earlier. I should have opened the buffoon pack first in case of exactly temperance. Like, as I'm saying it, the punish comes to fruition. Let's go hiking. Wait, those are both good. Okay, drop this here. Let's look for some more Jupiter. Okay. We're getting somewhere. This is still very sketchy. But we're getting closer and closer. The problem is this is gone soon, and that's a meaningful amount. Rebecca's Haunted Kitchen, thank you for the 6 months in advance. I know a guy that could help you take care of that. Alright, let's just rip this band-aid off and pray. Nope. You didn't pray hard enough, chat. Okay, we've got money. The timing of this is not meaningful. More Jupiters is good, though. The good. Not my problem. Okay, just simply draw the red seal every time and then we'll be fine. Wait a minute. We need that. The arm. Okay, we also need this. Not on that one, though. Go here. Maybe copy it like this.
Well met.
Lilith, thank you for the sub. Appreciate that. Alright, we're doing a little hiking here. Oh no. Well, we got the sun after all.
Well met.
Bye, Pugs. Thank you for the prime. Probably don't need the clever anymore. Yerp. This is kind of a bad boss line, but we are scoring a fair amount above it when we hit the red seal. I saw the 25 and I thought it was the money. Then I realized it was just the hiker giving me value. This might be a reasonable time for the DNA. It's not like a great DNA, but it's fine. Might also get me killed trying to discard for the good stuff. That's a big deal. Voucher good. Let's see what's in here, maybe. Should have kept the egg. That's what I got. Just trying to survive here, not look for value. Gonna take at least a couple hands without the red seal. I think the safer line is use the world to get through. Alright, DNA is bait. I need to find scoring. Go away. The DNA is not bait. We're safe now. Take the purple. We gotta fix our deck is all. It's good, but I feel like we can do better. You know I gotta do it to him. There's no way the singular card that it could be that I need is the what? How does this happen so consistently? Hawks. Zano's gone, right? Huge. I do want to... I'm making kings mostly just because the ox is coming up. Zano is streaming? Oh, right, the match. Egg gives back. I don't like that. Just looks bad now. Oh, right, I meant to be playing towards 4 of a kind here.
Well met.
Punished for my order. Rocket League Octane, thank you for the prime. Alright then. There's the money. Think about leveling up like high card so that we can just take an obscene amount of ectos. But for now, maybe we'll do the thing that gets us through. Let's go glass here, gold here, death here. Sure. Here. Obviously, this will just win, right?
Well met.
Not even close. Trezo, thank you for the prime. More hearts? Just in time for the heart boss? No.
Well met.
I want to cut here and then use the Emperor so that we can get the... No. Brothers, thank you for the 2 months. What round do you feel like is I won to you? Do you feel like you lose if you don't reach a specific round? Nope. Depends on the run. The gold changes depending on the, you know, relative quality of the run. That's a straight flush, I don't want that. The real I1 number is the AdSense number at a certain point. Yeah, I mean, my motivations are very different than the average player, right? When I'm creating content, it's different than when I'm like playing a game for fun. Fortunately, the game is still fun, but like I interact with it differently than most people. Got a lot of space on our score right now. I think we can often use that time to set up goofy things. Like potentially numerous ectos and invisibles or something. Or a showman is maybe what we want here. War is pretty good. Boiled again. Everything is hearts. We need to get an Edzy level of showman, I think is maybe the goal. But those only come around one in like every 10,000 runs or whatever. Speaking of AdSense, can you imagine the YouTube short we could have gotten if that were us? That's the real crime. Not that it happened to Rarin, but it didn't happen, or that it didn't happen for me. The Verdant Leaf. What if we copy a gold seal so that we can get more money? Which can then be exchanged for goods and services. Wait, what'd I do? Murphy. Edsy took a showman with like Dusk and Idol that everybody said was a bad showman pick. And then proceeded to win the match against Rarin because he rolled into a shop with another Idol and another Dusk. While the real issue though was while it was on... No, we can't do that. It was a vagabond run, so there was just no money, and still managed to pull that off. I don't know why I sold that there. Obviously, because I knew this was happening. I mean, Edsy's just built different is all. Man, that's such a bummer to show up right into the Verdant Leaf. Because I want to keep it. But I also can't beat the boss bot if I don't sell out of it. We can still get like a value out of it. Goodbye, nerd. The leaf appear if you have all Eternals. Yep. Sometimes it does not matter. Even if you have all Eternals. Okay. Bam. Guess we're going back to gold cards. That's my Edsy moment. It's perishable. Wait a minute. We go again. We do need to get high card levels now. We're doing it. Alright. Just gotta pump these Plutos. Oh, we gotta move this as well. Got things that get in the way of playing the hand we need. Shouldn't really be rolling, I guess. Isn't Pluto big enough already? No, we need to inflate it. Oh no. It's catastrophic. Yeah, won't somebody think of the thumbnail? Don't really have hand size. Oh. Where'd that golden ticket go? -1 hand size. Oh no. No blue. Oh! No gold. Not a big deal. It's a lot of money. It's a pretty big deal. Pluto. Pluto. It's probably a little late for a burnt joker. Really would like to maybe fish for the blue. I should just go rank if we're playing high card. 23. Free slot? Yeah, but like, just because you have a free slot doesn't mean it's worth the money to put a joker that you're not going to use in that slot. It's just wasteful. Oh! More immolate. It's a shame. No! No! Alright, we need a luchador. You have a glass ace, but it's going to be hard to draw. No, 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 no. Not like this. We're on the verge of something special. Like one glass card probably won't do it, but maybe one glass card on a flush can do it. Which we shouldn't have a hard time making a flush, right? Give me a justice. Money. Alright. Whoa. Flush is very, very much the hand to play here. Please be enough. It's not enough. It wasn't even remotely close. Oh my god. Giga dead. So close to the 5th photograph. That was just maybe like the worst possible time because we didn't even get to have the fun with the invisible at the end. Unbelievable. Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, after a long Baron drought on my runs, I took a very questionable early rental Baron with no deck fixing or high card levels. Fortunately, a bit later in the run I found a Vagabond and Burglar in the same shop, at least giving me the chance to fix the deck a bit. Enjoy the video. Wait a minute. I'm on the big blind. Oh no. I've made a grave error. I got bailed out by the draws there. I forgot what it's like to skip. You seeing this garbage? You just need an 8. Or a king now. We got both. Easy game. Why have chicken nuggies when you can have dino nuggies? I mean, chickens are dinosaurs, so what's the difference? Hey, welcome, Vulcan. Would the red card not have been decent with investment tag? Would have been fine. Just terribly exciting. Like if I just wanted to win the run, yeah, that would probably be the play, but that's not really my goal. Okay, we're back in this. These are the type of plays a rental red card wouldn't allow for. Just hold the hex. Are we actually playing into a straight build here? I really don't want to. What's red card good for? 3 wins. What are these draws, man? Okay. Should have bought this first. No, this is fine. Okay, hold on. Oh, we need a jacket though. Wait a minute. Perfect. It's a little worse than I was expecting. Two more rounds. Oh, thank you for the help, Riffraff, very cool. Uh-oh. We hit? Oh! These backswing draws have been outrageous. Alright, we do need to take this now. Okay, now it's actually a very good pickup. Now we can greed the rebate more. Because we have scoring outside of a straight now. So we do the typical runner thing where never mind. We have to keep playing straights now. It's fine. It's fine. Figure it out. Twos? I gotta roll, I think. Not good yet. But I did say this would be the run where the Baron shows up, didn't I? Huge. We got some molts. I mean, it's still a very bad Baron is the problem. Jackin'. Here. Like, the only reason there's a remote consideration for the Baron is because we have the runner. It would just not be possible without it. And even then, I'm not convinced it's going to work out. Polthes, thank you for the membership. Is it just constantly stuck on jacks or what? Jack? No. Well, there's Jack. We got our hand back. Probably do want it so that we can farm the rebate. Uh-oh. Thought we could sneak that through. How many levels? We have 0 high card level. The Baron's just kind of cooked here. I gotta roll. This could be something. Aces. Let's keep the cards at the top end so we can maybe make another straight. Okay, we do get through here. Money, please. Nope. This Baron might be a little too ambitious here. Gotta roll again, I think. Look for 10s. Ow. Money, please. No. You could take this and the burglar. And maybe that's the way we can actually make the Baron work. Really bad calculations on my part. I might have just killed the run. Hold. Maybe we do just spam high card now. Okay. Let's just check in here. No. Yes. Oops. Surely. This definitely helps. Okay, hold on. Ben, thank you for upgrading that membership. Appreciate that. Need money. Oh my god. Another king. Gotta take it. Let's roll. Roll. This goes. Here. 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 It's a bad draw. Oh! It's like the one time you're sad to see that. Well, I didn't make room for it anyway. Yeah, a single Pluto level, or because we are on Ghost Deck, a Trance would go crazy right now. Hand size also helps. Let's dump this so that we can maybe consider playing this. We'll get the $3 just by selling instead.
Well met.
Ninja, thank you for the prime. Neat. Chatter said you definitely short. Yeah, they already said that last round. Pluto? Doesn't exist. Joke's on you, I don't have any base levels. I do here, I guess. Oh, that was actually a big whiff. I wasn't paying attention to my money again. Well, at least we're making our straights. Should be through here. This is definitely worth more played than held in hand. Okay, that was very nearly a catastrophic fumble. Two more rounds. Flint shouldn't matter too much. ADEF. Holy, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We are trying to get a Baron build going. I've been chasing Barons all day. And then this one showed up and it was the best that we could do. So we took it. Do I have any queens left? I have two. Fortunately, the more kings we get, the less the banana does. Please be good. Bummer. I actually should have looked at that skip. Alright, what we need to do here is perfectly time the Cavendish sale. Hold on. Oh, I did not perfectly time it. Does anyone else notice I did not time it well at all, in fact. It's fine. We still get the voucher, that's the important thing. And the Cavendish comes right back. I mean, that's a form of 3x sometimes. Oh god, the boss blind. Oh god, the boss blind. High cortisol boss blind, it's true. My cortisol spiking just in anticipation of it. Good thing you found Mr. Bones. I'm legitimately gonna have a hard time making Mr. Bones active for it. Probably need more steel. I can't be too greedy here. Because Mr. Bones might be leaving us here. Unless... Alright. This is a nightmare boss blind. I don't know if Mr. Bones will... Like, getting to 25% is going to be difficult. Okay, the king dodged at least. Not this time. And now we probably start playing one at a time. Uh-oh. Wait, flush. I think we're dead. Hold on. Oh, we get there. We're already a quarter of the way? Huge. I would have liked to have kept that gold card, but... Thank you, Bonerman. Surely that'll give me enough time to set up here. I mean, I have no... What scoring? What scoring?
Well met.
Okay, that wins. Depressed Clown, thank you for the prime. Hold on. Single Pluto. It just doesn't exist in my game. Huh. Exactly what we need here. Whoops. Missed a tarot. Okay, that's a good target for the Fool. Wait a minute. Gift card. Five and 3. I don't think I need more kings. I need more of the good kings. Well, there's the queen I needed to strengthen. Sure. Hold on. Oh my god! This is our 9th ante, and it's our first Pluto. That first one just, like,
Well met.
immediately doubles our score, right? Haymaker, thank you for the prime. Money? No money. Well, that's money, I guess. Oh my god. Another one? Another one? First Pluto gives more than 2x, I think. Not when I have a runner already incorporating the chips. Well, we're gonna need them. We can just kind of get there with those Plutos, though. Yeah, it's not outside the realm of possibility. I think we just hold this. Or the boss, maybe? Just so that we can have it from the first hand. We can do this. We have just enough money. It's low value, but I probably need to keep the deja vu. $290. We'll just keep the justice. And we can use that into the boss as well. Come on now. Huge. Alright, I think we can get this. Maybe not necessarily with this draw. I'm gonna just send this. Okay, we hit. Oh! Huge. That is maybe the worst Baron build that has ever existed. Now show me a Temperance. How many queens are left? One. Garbage tag living up to its name. Alright. Chariot, I guess. What is this run, man? Nothing but pain. Didn't this start with the Crazy Joker? It's the Temperance finally. Old. This might just win. Cryptid. Oh. Bummer. Oh, hi, Mark. Whoops. More Plutos, okay. We're doing it. Let's roll. We need this. Need that.
Well met.
Bye-bye. Holy, thank you for the 10 gifted. Appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Oh, I mean, that's just gotta happen, right? I guess we can rip this first. Still get some semblance of value. No, no. Yes. Stonks. Okay, this is not a face card. Or rather, it is a face card, it's not a king. Another death, though. Yeah, we probably take that Wraith, right? You have to get out of the Vagabond now? We tried. Now we keep the Vagabond at least. Oh my god, dude. What is this entire run? I don't think I have it. We are finally starting to get the Plutos at least. Do I need to hit the red seals? Is that the issue here? Temperance could be the save. Alright. Let's see if we can find our way out of this one again. I think we're getting out of the Vagabond no matter what. we want that chaos. Actual efficient use of the shop. Hold. We're dead. It's funny. Alright, we need this up front. See, look at how big of a difference it made, chat. Just like last time. What a brutal run. At least the Baron finally showed up for a change. Bro's been slacking. Alright. I mean, everybody's talking about, like, the Vagabond carrying, but the runner is really what made this at all possible here. Oh, now it breaks. I was trying to break that ace for so long. Oh my god. Hey folks, in today's video we're back with more Gold Stake Balatro. In this run, an early Eternal Square Joker appeared to be limiting, but did help the build through to the mid-game before stronger Joker options became available. Enjoy the video. You'd have to at least hit 9s with the 5s. I think we're better off chasing this flush, which is pretty likely. Just a bit short. What's in the shop is a 10-4. I'll just take every square joker offered to me. I do need something that actually scores. How about a rebate?
Well met.
Nope. I need to chase another straight here. Probably the flush. It's not looking good though. Oh, wait. Wait, do the kings have it? You have one more. Jeez. Alright, please give me some molts. Maybe a Hermie. Let's grab this, just so that we... Okay. If you squint hard enough, it's molt. Maybe there's a purple in here, though. Nope. What does a tier list have to do with favorite decks? That is a non sequitur. Those are... A tier list that I made 2 years ago would not be my favorite decks anyway. Viewers demand more tier slop. They do be asking for it, but... I don't think that's... going to help them get better at the game. Favorite and good are not necessarily synonyms? No. They're often not synonyms. I mean, yellow deck is good, but so boring for me? Yep. Many such cases. Katsu, thank you for the bits. My coworker just getting into Bellatra, and I showed your videos in Bellatra University. Well, hopefully your coworker doesn't get fired due to lack of good productivity. How would Bellatra be different if you could play 6 cards at a time instead of 5? You would be able to play 1 additional card. Would be the main difference, I would imagine. Blue. Kev, thank you for the membership and super chat. And Haydex, thank you for the super chat. Is there a Joker you'd never buy no matter what? Nope. I'm on record. Probably hundreds, maybe close to 1,000 times by now saying that every Joker has a place. And then the next follow-up question is always, well, what about this Joker? What about that Joker? So. Pairs better than flushes. We've answered that question so many times as well. I'd accuse you of being the same chatter that repeatedly asked it all last week. But that's a first-time chatter message. So I don't know what to believe now. Other than I mean, that's just more proof that I'm quite literally living in Groundhog Day. One day when I say the words, everything depends on context and there is no best or worst, people will take that to mean that everything depends on context and there is no best and worst. But until that day, I guess we'll just keep answering these questions over and over again. Actually, with the fortune teller, maybe the purple is worth taking. I'm just so anti-fortune teller that I forgot. You have to wait for the Bellatra update to get new questions? I don't want new questions. I just want people to, like... listen to the words that I'm saying and or like think a little bit more independently from time to time. What's your favorite Joker then? Great question, given the conversation that we're having. It's clear that you're listening. That's probably a run winner. Oh god. Don't say anything. Okay, we want that on the blue, probably. Do I even care about levels? I have telescope, right? No, I don't. Why did I discard that? That was not the button I meant to press. I went Gothic Lord mode there for a second and swapped my buttons in my head. Let's play a pair here so that we don't win too quickly. We get a little bit more squimbo scaling. Talk out loud when I play now and it helps me not get lazy with the game. My partner loves it. Do they? Or do they just kind of like you, so they tolerate it? The mouth? I can do that. Never played poker before. Do I miss out on certain poker strategies, or do they not transfer those this game at all? Early game, maybe they do. Just for like understanding. But if you know basic probability, you can kind of determine those strategies from base principles, right? It's like very basic probability in just knowing what your outs are and what you should discard for is like the only time it really matters. But for the most part, like, as long as you understand what the hands are, which the game, I think, does a good job of explaining to you, at baseline, it's like, you don't really need poker experience. I'm gonna play this for the money, pay 4 chips for $3. Started Blatcher with almost no prior poker experience and picked everything up. Yeah, it's... Poker is only like a superficial aspect of the game. Superficial enough for... Okay, I guess we're done with this now.
Well met.
Never mind. I'll take the egg. For certain platforms to consider it gambling, which is silly and dumb. Crimson Iron, thank you for the 16. I should have just played this one. Okay. Guess we can drop this here. There's actually a world where we can still pivot and just say that we're carrying a square joker. My square joker looking at us funny? That's just how he looks. That's not very nice. He's just a little square guy. Cool. I'm gonna try and keep the blue. Bummer. Could give me more time to set up. I don't think I need that. Joe, thank you for the super chat. Best advice for Gold Stake or C++? Watch Balatro University. That is my best advice. Do we need that yet? No. Guess I don't really need to be opening Celestial packs right now. Balatro Uni Rome the way all questions lead to it. Well, it just absolves me from the responsibility of giving impossibly general advice that would actually be useful. Because the real answer to how do I get better at thing is do thing more. But that's not the answer that people are looking for. I imagine neither is watch somebody else's videos though, but like, I don't know. There's no satisfying answer I can give to that question. So I give the one that I think will actually be the most helpful. Given the constraints. Why am I opening this again? Punished? Sile, thank you for the membership. I see Blade, thank you for the super chat. What do you think is the hardest Joker to fight? Easily Luchador. Bro's got some moves. I do have a gold seal. I have a couple gold seals actually. Told you. Card Sharp has a long rap sheet, though? Yeah, but, like, he's not capable of getting his hands dirty like Luchador is. Luchador is literally a trained professional. I mean, I'm not saying I'd be happy to see Card Sharp in, like, a dark alley or whatever. But I feel like you lock me and Card Sharp in a steel cage, and I probably have a better shot than I do against the Luchador. Raised fist is a literal fist too, though? Yeah, but a fist can't hurt you if you... Never mind. Another one for the do thing more to get better at it, exactly. Sure. If we want this to last, we probably want steel. We have a death and a fool, so we're going to hold off on these for a moment. Okay. You don't want to open the pack. Need to start remembering that. Another death? Holy. Alright, we are getting close to the point where we're just going... That's dumb. Where we're just going to be carrying the square man. Could also just be playing these. I don't need the steel right now. I need the money. Death in the Fool. Yeah, stunt square is a good goal for it. I think we get it there. Hold. Ooh, wait a minute. That was almost enough already. We should play one of these. Alright, will today be the day that Baron finally shows up again? Been having a hard time finding that fellow. It's the long term of this run with the Eternal Square, man. I mean, we kind of limited the ability for long term by taking the Eternal Square man, right? Oh yeah, I guess the pin answers that question. But apparently chat's not the only one completely ignoring the pin messages. Streamer got to check the pin message as well. Unbelievable. Sile, thank you for the super chat. Much appreciated. Will Fox, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. We're coming to the end of this run, but we just picked up this mime, which might take it to endless. I'm getting mixed messaging on who this raid is actually from, though. Curious. I'm not sure what Dream Theater has to do with anything. You know how long I thought you were a massive baseball fan and kept ending runs to watch? I am a massive baseball fan, or at least I was. I don't watch as much as anymore, but I played baseball most of my life. I played Dream Theater all day as well? Okay. Okay, that checks out. Oh, I see. MLB. Yes, yes. That's my fault for not using the appropriate terminology, which is MLBA. Zano, who runs the league, is going to have his lawyers come after me for that one. It's improper. It's like copyright infringement and improper use of the branding, so that's a twofer. I heard they're using ABS and MLBA now. Anti-lock brakes. We gotta define our terms a lot better here, chat. This is all getting way too confusing. Am I wrong to assume you'd be a Dodgers fan? No. As a Giants fan, you don't know how much it pains me to hear that. Although that does fall in, like, you'll fit in nicely with this chat who all thinks that I live in LA. so it's perfect. I miss Buster Posey playing baseball? Well, look. He's like the president of operations now or whatever, and it's going just great, isn't it? You give off downtown vibes? What, like the Abbey? I don't know how I'm supposed to take that. We're looking for a Baron, by the way. For those of you just joining us. But I've had an unfortunate lack of Barons in my life recently. Baron is rare, you don't see it often? Maybe that's the reason. Oh, I should not be playing the steel card here. That was a bad idea. That might have actually just thrown the run. Now we're fine. Forgot to move the mime though, but I nearly let my greed consume me. The good enough econ rare only means more rerolls, not that you won't find it? Yeah. But also, this run I haven't done a great job of managing my econ. Also, the lack of overstock is kind of brutal. I missed the Cartomancer already. Bellatrix should induce a pity system? It already has one. If you lose runs, all your friends feel bad for you. Sometimes they point and laugh, though. So it's not 100%, like, but if you lose enough in a row, they'll go from pointing and laughing to feeling pity. Alright, we'll do it. It's a 2 out of 3 for a good outcome. What if I don't have any friends, though? The subreddit will step in, I guess. Or you could join the Discord, and the same thing will happen there. Either the official Bellatra Discord or the Roffle Discord. I can't find a Baron, but when I do, I rarely roll wheels, but when I do... Wait, I just turned into the most interesting man. I don't always roll wheels, but when I do, they're polychrome. Bellatra subreddit leans a lot closer to typical Reddit than typical Bellatra player, and it's sad. I cannot speak. If I speak, I will be in trouble. I will say that I think that, apropos of completely nothing, I think, like, for gaming communities, Bellatra probably has one of the better gaming communities by a wide margin. Is the stream viewers the problem? Nah, no. I think that includes the stream viewers. That's referring specifically to like the heavily engaged portion of the Bellatra audience. Guitar Hero community had people like Cyclops Dragon in it. It was rough. I don't... Are there going to be shooters for me even mentioning that name? I'm not familiar with it. My Guitar Hero experience was playing with friends in college. Hi, it's me. Oh, God. Oh, no. They're here. They've been here, too. Mods ban them preemptively? I think it's a little late for that with 999 plus messages in this chat. They've already infiltrated. Mods ban everyone? Okay, now you're talking.
Well met.
Anonymous, thank you for that gifted sub to Cyclops Dragon. Okay, now they can stay. I'll allow it. Blotros is the most random people I already know from other communities? Yeah. I get... That happens to me a lot as well, where people will, like... People that I've watched do other things will pop into chat or send a raid over, and I'm just like, wait, what? To do a double take when I saw you talk to Young Skirt in the video? Yeah, Skirt's here all the time. Actually, a pretty formidable Balatro gamer himself. We did a charity event and he put up some big numbers. Genuinely shocked to see Nandre and Fur in the MLBA. Look, no spoilers, but we got some confirmed crossovers for next season as well. They're going to be pretty sweet. That I'm excited about, at least. But also, Fur and Nandre have not only been part of the Major League Balatro, they've both at times performed extraordinarily well. Like, Fur this season was a terrifying opponent. And Nandre was a terrifying caster. Nandre is hilarious, yes. Always has been. I think my introduction to Nandre was, oh, hello. Was on a Doug stream where they're watching every episode of the show 24, but only like the intro previously on, and then they tried to figure out what happened in that episode, or like they tried to like stringboard together what exactly happened in the show using only that small bit of information. I've never watched an episode of 24 in my life, but I was enthralled. So I don't know how accurate their predictions were. Okay.
Well
Hello?
met.
Top Punk, thank you for the gifted subs. Okay. Let me get by here. Why do you have so many spades? We started with a fortune teller, so I was just kind of spamming random tarots. Stacking up for the next raccoon invasion. You never know when they're gonna come back, man. Yeah, I do think that they changed how gifted subs work, that they are meant to prioritize people currently in the stream, but I don't know if that's gone through yet, and don't know if that's like actually happening. I don't know. Gifted subs are a mystery. Oh no! I played a pair. That was a bad idea. Keep getting gifted subs to streams I would not be caught dead in? Yeah, I randomly get that too, but like... sometimes I think people just send a streamer a gifted sub to another streamer they watch in an attempt to make them play like their dolls or whatever, I don't know. Or just because they think it's funny. Dizzy, thank you for the super chat. Congrats on the gold stake win. Glad you're able to see the light of Obelisk and understand what a strong Joker it is. That boss bind is a little spooky. Well, once again, no Baron. This draw might kill me. We need more steel. I think we're going to be a little bit short here. Nope. We're a little bit long. Yeah, we do need to cut down on the deck so that we could find... My real concern right now is actually the boss, because if we draw like that again, we're gonna be in real big trouble. Okay, I think we get there. It is really just going to be a matter of how the draws pan out to the boss. Hot take, Baron might be good here. It might be. Maybe it's in here. Could go with yet another Joker stencil run. Could go with yet another Joker stencil run. Roll. Nope. Okay. Just don't fumble the draw. I have fumbled the draw. I have completely and utterly fumbled the draw. Holy. I did not think it was possible to draw this badly. Also, I failed to play a high card. It does not matter. Square Joker, you tried your best. I guess we don't have that many steel. We really just needed our discards. Yeah. Bummer.